Today, we're going to explore what could possibly be the best new camera for vlogging. Because who wouldn't want to see more of this pretty face? Huh? Huh? I'm just kidding. It's time for Unboxed Daily. Welcome to Unboxed Daily. I'm your host, Jason, and a pleasure to see you as always. Today, we're going to take a look at a brand new 4K mirrorless camera from Canon, of all places. If you like what you see and you want to check out more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you're feeling that extra bit of love, hit that bell too. One of the challenges of vlogging is that you sometimes feel as though you have to keep pace with technology. That is to say, getting a camera that can now shoot in 4K seems to be the standard for most folks. But you know, Canon up until this point has been pretty solidly in the 1080p section of things. So the fact that you can now get 4K on the EOS M50, pretty awesome. Here to tell us more about this entry-level 4K camera is Jared Poland, who's giving us a play-by-play on why this might be a great pickup if you're thinking about vlogging.
If you're a new vlogger out there and you want to have the option to shoot stills, you want to have the option to shoot your vlogs for most of the part, then I don't think you can go wrong with this for shooting 1080. 4K, if you lock it off in position, it's going to be good, because then you don't have to worry about autofocusing. So if you want to shoot 4K there, that's perfectly fine. I don't think 4K is needed, even though everybody's been fighting for it. I don't think it's needed in this type of camera, especially if you're just shooting vlogs. I don't think it matters at all.
Now, when we say entry level, don't think that we mean limited use. It's just that it's more of a base model and not necessarily something that comes with all the bells and whistles you would want if you're a full-time professional photographer or videographer. But if you were a professional, you still might want to check out the M50. After all, it's got dual pixel autofocus, it comes with a lightweight body that allows for a lot of flexibility, and it's a Canon camera, which means it's still going to look damn good as you shoot. Here to tell us more about the autofocus, as well as the continuous stills mode, is Locke from YouTube, who is super excited about some of these features.
It got new things. Dual pixel AF, well, it's not new, but it got 99 points of that. And if you put in some of the newer lens, it got a total of 143 points. Doesn't work with 4K, too bad. Still, hope it's all lost. 10 FPS continuous shooting. Let me try that out. Oh, it's all in Japanese. Oh, this is good.
Okay, maybe he's not as excited about the 4K part of it, but again, you can see there's a lot that he thinks this camera has to offer, and this man's a professional, so that's saying something. But if you want to know exactly what we're talking about in terms of the different kinds of shooting formats and what it might look like based on YouTube and your viewing audiences, well, you'd want a side-by-side comparison, right? Or as close as you can get side-by-side, maybe frame by frame, so to speak. Well, Peter McKinnon is here to show us exactly what the 1080p versus the 4K looks like in varying cropped and uncropped formats.
I'm gonna switch over to 1080p real quick and we'll see how big that crop actually is when you're shooting in 4K. Okay, hang on. I'm in the exact same place right now. I haven't even moved. I just switched the camera from shooting 4K to 1080p full HD. So this right now, the picture you're seeing, one will be up-resed to 4K because the entire video that I've shot today is in 4K, so you guys can actually see the quality of this camera. So this 1080p is upscaled, but we're looking at the frame. Look how much more room you're getting when you're shooting 1080p. And this is still cropped by 1.6 times.
Bear in mind, by the way, some of what you're seeing is a little bit lens dependent, right? We're not just talking about 4K versus 1080p. We're also talking about color quality, light quality. Some of these things are kind of affected by not just the room that you're in, but the lens that you're using. So again, don't take these as a perfect science experiment to show you the difference in them, but just a sense of things, of how they might look in different formats. All right, brass tacks, bottom line, is this a camera you want if you're a vlogger or thinking about vlogging? Well, here to answer that question is YouTuber Kai, who I gotta tell you, I think he's got a solid answer to that question.
You know what? I mean, the thing is, this is entry level, so you're gonna have to expect that there are some compromises. It's not gonna be a fully fledged camera for video geeks. But still, 4K, this is a sign of things to come.
You have to look at it this way. If Canon have put 4K in a mirrorless camera aimed more towards entry-level users, it surely means that they're open to introducing 4K to everything in between the M50 mirrorless and a 5D Mark IV DSLR.
Okay, It's not perfect. It doesn't have to be. It just has to be right for the job, right for 95% of situations that you're going to need it in, and for the 5% that it isn't, can you still use it effectively? I think the answer is yes. And that's it for this look at the Canon EOS M50. What do you think? Worth your money, or are you going to save it? Either way, if you want to check out other shows we've produced, head on over to Unboxed.tv or look us up on the iOS store. In the meantime, I'll be back soon with more great product reviews and unboxing videos. I'm your host, Jason. Have a great day.